Good morning, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael to clear, cleanse the space, fall negative and lower vibrations from our mind, body, and soul, home, and hearts. Placing the white light of protection on us with his blue seal. I want to also call in the Pleiadians because we are going to be reading out of my Earth Pleiadian Keys to Living Library. And we're still on chapter 1, the games, the codes, and the master numbers. All we do is create imagery from which you can evolve. The family of light acts as a stabilizing factor of dimensional shifts, and its members serve as carriers of frequency being used to awaken many. Some of you will be frightened of the possibilities. That is okay. Each of you will take new knowledge and change as far as you are able. You are coded with the possibility, and deciding to go for change or not is your free will and your free choice. And they will let you know that if you do telepathically communicate with them, they will ask you, they asked me, do I want to go on this spiritual journey? At the time, I said absolutely. And then they told me some things I had to stop doing, such as drinking. I drink on weekends, and that was one of the things they told me I had to stop doing. And I did it. And it's your free will. It's your free choice. You don't have to go on the journey. They make that very clear. This planet is a planet of free will. God is very invested in that and will not change, as well as the universe. Whether you think you can do it or not is based on your own free will. The initiation process that has taken place on Earth in many of the mystery schools over the last several thousand years exemplifies our point. Members of the family of the light have pushed themselves past the laws of third-dimensional reality through to another dimension, so to speak, by uncovering the coding inside of themselves. Many of you have the feelings that you have done this before. You have, and this is your multi-dimensional memory of when you have gone to other systems and done the same thing. So you have been, a lot of the starseeds that are on this app and watching this, we have been to multiple planets to help to ascend. You have volunteered to do so. God puts the call out and people signed up to do it. Everybody gets to call. Not everybody chooses to do that. Again, free will. It is a very familiar process because characteristically, as a member of the family of light, this is what you do. You inform systems. You go in and reconstruct realities, and you are an expert at it. You lost your memory of the process because you came here to operate under the same laws as everybody else. So you forget who you are when you first come here. And it's your way to stumbling because you're going to be given a very difficult life. Trauma after trauma after trauma. You more than likely have ADHD or neurodivergency, some sort of form of neurodivergency. So that encompasses a lot. That could be autistic, that could be Tourette's, that could be dyslexia. So they're all a part of it. So you've signed up for a very difficult life, more than likely starting as a child. And I was told when I was 6 years old, this was right around the time where I got hit by a car at 6, crossing the street. I was told by God, the universe, that I was going to do something significant in my life, and I had been searching for it my whole life. So that might be something else as well. You might have had a lot of near-death experiences as well, a lot of car crashes, things that you probably shouldn't be here or made it out alive. I've been in like 6 car accidents, and I definitely should not be here. Therefore, as a memory, your memory as a human was completely erased. You knew before you arrived that losing your memory was part of the process, and you specifically picked the moment of time and the parentage that would give you the best connection to energetically and genetically bring you about your purpose. So the more difficult your life is, the more you're going to possibly and potentially wake up, and the lessons that you learn from your family and the trauma that they inflicted on you, or not really being present or aware of who you are, or embracing who you are. The more difficult that is, the more it helps you to find that inner love and inner peace within with God. It's your job to overturn your problems and forgo them and become back one with Source God, Christ consciousness. When you incarnated into the earth plane, you received certain matched and paired recessive genes holding light codes that gave you the highest opportunity to develop psychic and intuitive abilities. So you probably have been very empathic. You could read energy. People have always probably told you your whole life that you were too sensitive in a negative way, but in reality it was a very positive way, because you could actually read the room. You could read people's thoughts, energy, and actions. You were the one that's seen things in people where everyone else was oblivious to it. In addition, these genes carried some memory that separated you from others, even though you could not name it. With the powers and talents, it has been your task to build on your life and allow the momentum to lead you into something different than most humans. As an extensive mutation occurs on the inside of humans, also stimulated by the outside, by those who are assisting you in the genetic upliftment, you must act and integrate what is awakening within you. Let us give you a scenario here. Picture yourself as a member of the family of light, not looking anything like you right now. Click into your cosmic identity. You are in a classroom and an instructor is speaking to you, giving you the highlights and the assignment of returning to Earth to become a part of the system in order to change it. You are very much at the top of your profession. You believe in yourself to be an impeccable system buster. I like that, because I was a forensic interviewer for for my county. I used to interview children that had been through bad experience. So I've always been my point is I've always been a system buster. I don't like injustice for anybody on the planet, and it's very difficult for me to witness for anybody. I've always been able to stand up for injustice for all. All the system busters laugh because you know that as cool as you are, once you submerge yourself, you will not remember this classroom. The professor says, watch this. We will show you pictures. See, there is coming through a vehicle, and there you are in your human disguise and act as if you don't know what is going on. This is part of your assignment. You are briefed on all of this. Do you understand that? So you knew prior to coming into this lifetime how difficult it was going to be. You knew you were going to have to go through all of those obstacles. So that's why it's easy to forgive everybody and everything for everything that you've been through, because you signed up to do this. You picked the obstacles that were going to come your way, that were going to be most helpful in allowing you to complete this assignment. So I hope this helps. I love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste.